Today, everything hits at once. The crew shows up, the plaster flies, the rain dumps, we craft one-of-a-kind windowsills, and we finally reveal our bedroom paint colors. After this episode, our house will never look the same again. Works are happening inside the mill, outside the mill, and all around the mill. It is so very exciting. We're Brittany and Drew, two hopeful adventurers building our dream as we turn this old watermill into our very first home, not on wheels. Now, let's take in a deep breath and let it out. Let the adventure begin. Morning everyone, and welcome back to another beautiful morning here at the watermill. It is rainy and foggy, just like it was when we last left you in our last episode when plastering first began. And right now our incredible team is up on the scaffolding and they are continuing on covering the entire newer portion of the watermill in that plaster that's going to help weather seal all of the little holes and cracks between the roof and the bricks. If you hear some voices right now, that's Drew speaking with our crew. I think he just got them some extra tool. But there is a lot happening, not only on the outside of the mill, but inside of the mill. We still have Ferg and we have Nicholas helping Ferg, and they are getting all of our windowsills done, which look absolutely gorgeous. Maybe gonna drop some clips right here so you can see what I mean, because I never thought that windowsills could be so exciting until they were handmade and so beautiful and thick and chunky and storybook-like. I'm absolutely in love with our windowsills, which seems really funny to say. All right, so I was just summoned by Drew to go upstairs and look at the first windowsill that Ferg made and to share my initial reactions with it because he said that he loves it so much. Well, it's not either of those. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. It still has the organic shape. You can feel the knot of the wood in there. I love it. And these are actually the planks of wood that Ferg is using to make our windowsills with. Crazy what a little sanding can do. And you see that up there? Mario spent all day oiling our lentils.
Mario's hard at work over here. Yeah, buddy.
Hello.
You guys probably remember when we did all that sanding to these lentils over the windows back there, these door frames throughout the hallway here, those windows, and the glorious bathroom lintel as well that goes up to the top there. Well, now is the day we're sealing those in, using a protection coat, and they're looking pretty freaking stunning. This is the final effect that we'll leave on these when the home's finished. Yeah, Mario. Look at that baby shine. Artist at work.
What are you doing in here?
The guys are always asking me questions like, should I chisel out this little bit, or I need a grinder? So I'm the man that walks around and goes and gathers the parts and bobs so that the other guys can do the task at hand.
Well, it's a good thing we're here because I'm not quite so sure how people do it not being on site.
I don't know either. I'm constantly like puzzled by that, and sometimes our Ukrainian guys, I feel like it would just help them out to have a little bit better tools once in a while, or things that just work, or brighter light. So I'm always trying to help them out and give them whatever we have around to support their job.
We've also been staying very on top of them and their cleanliness when it comes to throwing the plaster on the mill. We are using all of the tarps that we have to cover our gravel, cover our stone steps, the retaining wall, basically anything that's precious to us, because when they're flinging that plaster, they ain't looking anywhere else but that wall in front of them. and they're just trying to get the job done. Maybe a wire brush will get it off. We're definitely perfectionists. It's up to us. If we want things to stay clean, we got to keep it that way. So yeah, it just adds a little layer of vigilance to our days. Oh, look, Mino came to say hi. Hi, little smiling kitty. Are you smiling? Yeah, we got lots of people here. What do you think about that?
You want to take a walk inside and see what's going on with me?
All right. Something that we need to explain to you guys is the very specific way that we wanted the watermill to be plastered. It's a little bit different than how our crew normally does it, but they were kind enough to say that we will do whatever you want. And so we really wanted to make sure that the watermill was plastered in a way that would last forever, stand the test of time, not have cracks, not have moldiness, and really just look like the shining gem that it is for ever and ever and ever. And so we have Mr. Adventure here to explain the 3-layer plastering process.
I've had to explain this so many times. Thankfully, you guys remember Andy, who helped us out with the retaining wall project. He's given us his expertise advice. He's a German masonry by trade. And he said the type of plaster you want is for them to do something called salpique, which is a rough slurry coat that works good for adhesion. That was the first layer that they just like kung fu'd all over and got smacked onto the walls. They're letting that dry right now. The second coat will be a mixture of 1 to 4 part sand, 1 part a mixture of half and half lime for stability and a bit of flexibility mixed with concrete. And then they will put a mesh that will kind of disappear into it, which will make it much more strong.
And I think that that's what will be happening in all of this episode. You guys will see the mill covered in layer 2, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they'll get to it. There's a lot of space out here. They're doing like 170 square meters throughout the entire external portion of the house, between the roofs, the back area, this like in-between area. And then once they have that on, the base coat, that'll be about 1 centimeter thick. That's about half an inch, more or less. Then they will come back through with a top coat, and that's what we were adamant about, because then anywhere that mesh was, it'll then be caked in and covered and give it a nice finish base to it, allowing that to dry and then eventually be primed and painted the color of the house that we want. One other thing is you can take fiberglass hairs that are about 12 millimeters long, toss it into the mixer. It also strengthens up the concrete and lime mix, and that will be used for that base layer with the mesh. That way everything just stands up for a long time, and we don't see that cracking that we see in so many homes around Portugal.
And yes, eventually one day we will get to cleaning and pointing the stones on the original old portion, but for now there are no leaks coming in from the outside down there. We're happy about that. We're just gonna try and move in before we focus on beautifying that other section, but so grateful to have our team back. I don't even know how to explain the feeling every single morning now, knowing that our crew is arriving, progress is being made, the kind of progress that we couldn't make. I mean, Drew and Ferg working away at the windows and the doors, that always at least felt like something was happening. But now that we have our crew who just seems to move mountains in a day, it really feels like there's so much hope right now.
Feels like we just hit the nitrous and the car's going from like 0 to 60 and like so fast.
So many things to be grateful for. And because it is a bit of a rainy day, we have most of our crew actually working inside right now, and they are priming the walls, which is another layer of excitement because that just means the inside is getting to look more and more like a home too. Maybe we'll get to show you the paint color we actually chose for the bedrooms, but we'll see. We never know what's happening in a day. The crew comes, they do what they do, and we just roll with it. It definitely smells so vinegary in here, but that's because Nicholas has been cleaning our bamboo ceilings, brushing it off and making it ready for the oil.
You can see this bamboo, the original ceiling, we've really wanted to keep and restore. So the next is cleaning it up. Like you can see the difference in the corner there versus all the plaster residue there. Once it's cleaned up, we will then be able to seal the entire thing. We've been working from the ceilings down in this house.
Yeah, I didn't notice how much better it already looks in the one corner where it's clean.
The guys have a new batch of plaster.
We have some little spots like this that I cut out to change the electrical that we want to be sure that gets covered up. We'll end up having the mud all around our wine bottle holder, and then back in here you can see we're fixing in those boxes to make sure that they're in place. This one specifically is for a water filter system. I cut that big groove out back in the summertime. It'll be really nice to have electrical box here on the end of the island. It's kind of our workbench at the time being. Igor Artista. You look like you're in a nightclub because that light's strobing behind you out there. Cheers. Look, he's already gotten all the way around all the edges.
This one really shaped up nicely already. Wow.
It's probably going to end up quite a lot wider here than in the middle.
I love it. Organic.
I quite like that.
Yeah. Got everything covered in here to anticipate the paint beginning soon. Drew had put an extra layer of oil on the door, so it's getting put back on now that it's raining.
What do you think about this? Look how white the rooms are.
Wow! Rápido! It's so fast! Muito rápido! Wow!
The room got bigger.
Oh my gosh!
Isn't that crazy?
Wow! Oh yeah, I see what's in here.
Igor Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah, that's great.
That's cool.
Smells so clean.
I know. And they've even dipped into our paint color here.
I love it.
See, look right here.
Yeah.
See the difference on the wall right there?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gentle.
It's gonna look really nice next to the castagna beams. He fixed all the roboc on here that we had cut out when we made the door, so now it's muito suave. Obrigado, senhor.
Stepping away from all of the noise of our windowsills being made, which I cannot wait for you guys to see the final outcome. They are so gorgeous, but I want to address a question that many of you have asked, and that is, how do we earn our living here at the mill? And while YouTube AdSense, Patreon, and our merch, as well as sponsors, are our biggest income source, we love finding little ways that we can earn a bit extra too. And one of those is freecash.com, a trustworthy rewards platform where you can earn money by completing tasks, playing over 5,000 different mobile games, taking surveys, and more. And it is so simple. You simply browse the game options and choose one that you like. I'm pretty much a sucker for anything Disney, and this Disney Solitaire one looks super fun. Look at how beautiful the graphics are. This one has to be one of my favorites. And I'm always one who falls for fun animation. But what's also exciting is that you can track your earnings in real time on Free Cash, so you know that you are exchanging your time for real money. They have over 10 million active users with 4.8 out of 5-star reviews on Trustpilot. You can cash out with as little as $20, and it is so fast. Choose either Amazon, PayPal, and more. So if you are looking for an easy way to earn some extra cash, then be sure to click on our link below or scan the QR code on the screen here and get started with Free Cash. Oh, and new users get a $5 bonus after completing their first task. All right, now let's get back to those windowsills. Can't wait for you to see them.
What a cool process. He's had to cut that out with the saw, and now he's chiseling it away to be able to get it
flattened down to the size of the windowsill. I'm happy.
Wow. Oh, I'm so happy to see it finished.
Like lightning fast.
Oh, I didn't know you were filming. I'm in my PJs. It's cold out.
I was also observing at the edging they did. I'm quite impressed, like how well they freestyled and freehanded all around these beams and kept it nice and tidy.
Good job, guys.
2 thumbs up all the way around.
It's raining as the start of a new day here. Sun's out, but look at this. Holy smokes. Crikey. Never seen such a beautiful rainbow.
That's the most beautiful rainbow I've ever seen. There's 2.
I think my eyes are melting and seeing double right now, but that is for real.
Double rainbow.
Double rainbow.
Oh, wow. I've never seen such a thick rainbow. Look at that, watermill. That's just for you. And the rain falls like glitter as another day of plastering begins. Wow.
It's like such a gentle rain too, with the sun so bright on one side and the sky so dark on the other.
Yeah.
Continue our Debaixo Amuro. We've done a lot up here already, over top the main front door and going right up the turret like so. It's gonna be really tricky when they're working on this overhang, the bottom side of it. And this is just the salt peak. That's the rough coat before they put on the 2 layers of Reboke, the plaster layers. So these are the bags of the fiberglass mesh they're using. You can see it right there. And then they just came back with these corners that are basically going to be laid and connected to the fiberglass mesh everywhere and make the mortar for the plaster stick better. And then this steel right here, they found some wider, thicker solutions for what will be the window drips. Pretty cool to see. They're able to get all these about 30 minutes away at a store. It's really important we get the exact materials and different things we need for this project. Yeah, that's the fiberglass mesh that adds the flexibility, as you can see. Muito boa! Gasolina. They're making good headway around the face of the house here, around the turret right here, going over what's the rough coat, putting on the mesh, the fiberglass, and then putting on like the base coat. Sometimes I like just walking over to the side, taking a different perspective of the house, because there are so many different messes going on inside, different projects happening all at once, which is absolutely fantastic. We feel like things are rocking and rolling right now, and I couldn't be more happy with the state of our project. Look, he even stuck a little screw in here to press the back down, because all the pressure is on the front and he needs the back to go down a little bit. The way we know it's the perfect day for this project, look at this, the light switch panel is on. Ooh, it's coming together. It's just like really strong adhesive we're using right now. Kind of similar to liquid nails that we have back in the US. Nice and snug. That's what you want. On the money, the one time we're filming and things are just lining up, just as they should. Are you talking to her nice?
Yeah. I'm pounding.
You're pounding?
Easy.
Easy. How long we need to let them dry for, Ferg?
You've got to, you're going to have to leave those bits of wood in permanently.
There's the new design. Good work. Next up, fill in the foam gap here with some nice bits of trim that we've prepared, and they're gonna go just like so to cover up that foam.
Works are happening inside the mill, outside the mill, and all around the mill. It is so very exciting. And they actually just did the second layer of plaster with that mesh inside of it. If you know what I'm referring to from earlier on in this episode, I want to show you guys what that looks like. É boa! Gosto de linhas.
Sim, senhor.
Wow! Artist! The best plasterer. So that's what it looked like before. The mesh is in that layer, and now he's smoothing the layer on top. Wow. Muito bom. all be lathered and another layer that gets smoothed like that. Wow. I love watching how they do the lines that come down from the lip of every tile. It just puts such a nice little artistic touch. It just looks so well done. That's all I can say.
And Oleg is like the master plasterer, the older guy.
Yes.
He did our roof edges before a year and a half ago, and he just knows how to plaster.
But on top of all of that, can you guys hear the sounds that we're hearing? That is Nelson. Nelson has returned, and we're so grateful to have him back. So like I was saying, there's not only a crew inside and outside, but now we have Nelson working all around the mill. So our home is getting just like the 360-degree makeover right now, and I'm so excited.
I was trying to hold off on having Nelson come back because the plastering is just making a mess, throwing little crumblies all over, but we had some water issues that need to be taken care of before it really monsoons more than it already has this winter and fall. So he is back.
He's back.
We're so happy to have him.
And we have
Hi, Nelson. Nelson watches our episode.
That's right. We love you, Nelson. And we have a few things to check off of our list before we round off this episode. We were going to continue on till like the whole second layer was put on the mill, but we aren't sure how they're doing that. And with Nelson coming back, a whole new slew of projects is about to open up. So for our sanity, we're going to end this episode here, but we cannot end this episode without checking off some of the things that we were able to finish.
Without cookies?
Cookies make it all better.
Oh.
Oops.
Whoops. Sorry, Nancy.
Our to-do now list. Pen. Boop. Fix plaster, right? They fixed all the cracked plastering corners.
Yep, they did.
Oh, this is gonna feel nice. Oh, I like that sound. And oil and clean
the theater ceiling.
Yes. Ooh, isn't that fun? So satisfying. Is there anything else?
Our electrician should be back next week.
Okay, and
We can make a dot in the corner.
okay, it was started. Our one bedroom.
Oh, wait. Bedroom windowsills.
Oh, but that's not done yet. They still need oiled.
They're oiled.
They're oiled? What?
But they're not in place, so we won't check it off yet.
Okay.
Actually, they are in place and fully trimmed and oiled.
Can't even see the foam anymore. Wow. And it looks so good in here. It's painted, it's window-silled, it's fanned, the ceilings are painted. This room is nearly done.
It just needs a floor.
Whoa. What do you guys think of the paint color? I think it's lovely.
You really see the contrast at the lines of the ceiling.
Yeah.
Looks like we can check them off the list.
Phew. I was afraid I checked off the wrong box there for a sec. Thanks you guys for sticking around till the end of this episode. It feels so good to have so much work happening here again. Whew, thanks for sticking with us through that, I don't know what to call it. It was like it was constipated.
Doldrum.
Yeah, we
There
were
was
like,
no wind.
yeah.
Our sails were not full and our boat was not moving.
Drop us a heart in the comments because we appreciate you guys so much. Our Till the Enders. Until next time.
Ate logo.
Ciao.